Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Neufeld. I am a mechanical engineering student studying in University of Portland, and I'm from Ketchikan, Alaska, which is a cute little town up in southeast Alaska. Now what we're going to be doing today is we're going to take a pair of water bottles and using some tape and some water, we're going to study black holes. That's a bit of a claim, but I'll get there. So first, this whole apparatus. To make it, you take two water bottles of similar size. Um, Ideally, you have like 2 liter bottles, but work with what you got. I'm using some really tiny water bottles, but this apparatus does function. If you're using the tinier water bottles with small openings, sort of take one of them and just tape down the opening so it's a little narrower, and this will help. Uh, this will make sure that when you do the whole making a vortex, it doesn't like just drop all the water through and you have like 3 seconds to look at it, and that's no fun. Once you've narrowed the opening, or if you just have bottles with like a nice narrow opening, whatever works, you're going to tape a lot. This is using probably 3 feet or more of tape, and it still leaks all over the place, so use more than you think you need. Make sure this is good and taped. Ideally, it's clear tape, so you can try and see into there, but honestly, do whatever works. And once you have this hole set up, this next part's a bit messy, especially with mine, but you take it, spin the water in the bottle, and then sort of turn it over and get it spinning best you can. It's tricky, but you can, especially towards the end, get a bit of a tornado-like simulation. It's not great, but it is really fun to look at and play with. Just do it over a sink or a towel because it leaks everywhere, especially if you barely taped it together. Now, how does this relate to black holes? As it turns out, when you have a vortex that's moving at appreciable enough speed, the water on the inside, especially right down to wherever the drain is, will actually start moving so fast that it's actually going at supersonic speeds. And of course, as you go further, the water slows down. So there's a border between subsonic water and supersonic water. And this border acts sort of like a sonic event horizon, in that if you create a wave on the inside of that by like sticking a probe in there, as long as it's not such a large disturbance as to slow all the water down, it'll create a wave that won't cross that horizon. It'll get sucked down into the vortex because it's moving too fast. Just fascinating, because that means you can actually use just a tub of water and some tubing to create something that allows you to study phenomena like Hawking radiation. And that is actually something that's being done. You can simulate Hawking radiation with just a sonic black hole. You can't do that with this, but it's fun to play with, and it doesn't require like $150 of aquarium equipment. In any case, it's a fun little project, and it gets you thinking. My name is Daniel Neufeld. Have a great day, everybody.